Check 1, 2, 3. Let's say it this way. And hey, how are you? Let me turn on my webcam. Hey, what is up? How is your Sunday, guys? Thank you very much for joining the stream on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me know if my microphone is okay, if the volume level is good. What you just heard actually is a preview of our FL Studio templates from a pack called Mantra. It's out now. We released it this Monday. This guy, Stow Right, Congrats Records, is saying that it is one of our best packs. I surely agree with him because, in my opinion, it is our best pack, or it is the best pack that we ever released. The cool thing here is that in case you are not using FL Studio, you will get the same templates also for Ableton. I mean, check this out. You heard the FL Studio templates. Now I will briefly go through the Ableton templates. Check this out. So that's the amazing thing. There are questions already. I mean, this is really a track feedback live stream. I just wanted to show you this sample pack first. So guys, it works this way. To be able to get your track reviewed by me, you have to join our Discord group. You will find the links under the video, under the YouTube live stream or under the Facebook live stream post. And you will simply join the Discord group and you will go to this, where is it? Feedback live stream. Whoa. Feedback live stream. What is it? Chat room, and you will send your links there. So there are a lot of links already. Sorry, there are some tracks already, so I will start with these and I will get to your track later in case you will send it right there. In case I won't be able to review your track, don't be worried. We will listen to all of the tracks after the stream and we will pick 1 or 2 lucky winners of our Producer of the Week badge or special, Discord role, and I will review your tracks as the first tracks during the next live stream. I hope this makes sense. The winner of the previous Producer of the Week contest was is Techlix, which is one of our mods, but his track, the one that he sent us, was really cool. So I'm going to review this track as the first one, and then I will go to your tracks. So in case you want to get your track reviewed, join our Discord group, go to the feedback live streams chat room and send the track there. It's very simple, super simple. In case you are watching this live stream on Facebook, you can even win this sample pack that we have also released this week, called Septagon Vocals, where you will find 5 construction kits full of instrumentals and vocals, and you can listen to the preview by yourself. You can get it for free. In case you will share this stream on Facebook, I will, after the stream, pick 1 lucky winner and I will upload the pack for him. So that's super simple as well. Quick note about the Mantra plugin. It's out now. You heard the previews. It sounds amazing. There are 1000 plus sounds included, including vocals. So you will get FL Studio templates, Ableton templates, construction kits, drums, melodies, vocals, presets for Silent One, Serum, Spire, whatever. You can go to the subwpaproduction.com/mantra. You will find the links everywhere as well, and you can listen to all of the previews right here, so you will know exactly what you are going to purchase. You can also add, for an exclusive price, to the order our Instacord plugin, which is super famous, for only 19 bucks. So the value is really there. You will find all of the info, all of the previews there, and I really do recommend to at least check this pack because it is amazing. I mean, we work on it for a long time, and we know how psytrance in combination with, you know, this oriental type of sounds and technical, how it is rolling at this moment. So that's what I wanted to say. Hey, there are 60 viewers at the moment on YouTube. Hi and welcome everybody. It's amazing to see you here. What's up? Perfect. So check the Padawan Academy in a sec, plus. So I will check our Padawan Academy in Discord, and amazing. Here is yet another winner of our previous contest from the last week. So I will listen to these tracks first, and then I will get to your tracks very soon. So first of all, let's listen to this G House attempt by Techlix. Should I turn up my microphone? I don't think so. I think it sounds good. I hope it sounds good. Cool. So pretty cool G House tune, G House vibe. It sounds dope. I'm not sure about the loop or the sounds. I mean, the sounds are good, but the like progression, I don't want to call it melody or something, but I'm simply not sure about the loop, whether it is catchy enough for the listener. I mean, the drop, the sounds that you choose to use inside. So I would suggest you to try a bit more variations to really create a super catchy bass loop, or to create something, you know, more interesting than this. The rest is good. I mean, your mixing and mastering is always like on top. It sounds pretty cool. Maybe I would also suggest you to add more energy to the build up, and the rest is cool. I like G House genre. This sounds to me like a solid tune. I really like this part over there. Yeah, that sounds cool. However, I really do recommend to try more variations for the bass loop in the drop, because as it is now, I don't think that it would make a big impact on the you know, on the listeners, or even on some labels in case you will send it to someone. So that is my advice to you. So that was the first producer of the week, and here is a second producer of the week. The track is called You, and the producer is called Chumash or Kumash maybe. Let's listen to this one.
Every single time I look at you, 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 every single time. Every single time I
Dope. That's a cool track as well. I mean, this kind of future bounce vibe is always good. The drop, the way that you are playing with the bass line, and the lead is kind of separated from it. It sounds cool as well. Maybe, you know, I would suggest you to add more variations to the second drop so it won't sound exactly the same as the first one, and maybe even more like, you know, FX sounds, like put inside more FX sounds like white noise sweeps or some downlifters, impacts, whatever, just to make it more atmospheric. I like this work and I like this tip. I'm providing it to anyone or to everybody, but I really do think that adding proper FX to your track, it always like can bring the whole tune to another level, like to, you know, level it up by simply adding some really cool FX sounds. You don't have to have them in key, you know, you simply drag and drop there, and it works like magic. So FX sounds are always great. The way that you use the vocal chops here, it sounds good. I mean, this is a pretty solid track, so no need to fixing any bugs or whatever there, but maybe, you know, try to play a bit more with fills and these little things for your future releases. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at some of your tracks, guys. The first one here is a producer or a user called Trippy, and the track is called, let's check this out, Blasta, and actually the producer is called Evil Noise, and it's a remix. Cool, so let's listen to this one. Go. I felt it drop.
Yoi.
Yoi. That sounds dope.
There's a bassline column.
This is super sick. Okay, cool. So this is a very interesting track. The build up there, over there, right before the first drop, it was endless. I didn't know where the drop comes, which is not a good sign, I believe. I mean, you should make the build up more obvious, so the listener can really expect or can really like know or expect when the drop comes, because it sounded like the drop is there already, but it was just the middle of the build up. So I would suggest you to take a look at this. The drop sounds interesting, or you know, it sounds good, but it actually does not sound interesting, because it's like a, you know, it's a rhythm tune, but I believe that you could make it more, again, interesting for the listener, because the bass loop that you decided to use there at the moment, it sounds good in terms of sound design, but in terms of trying to catch the attention of the listener, so he will replay the track multiple times and download it and suggest it to your friends. I don't think that the track is catchy enough, or at least the drop. So I would suggest you to try to use more variations, try to use more sounds. The drums that you are using inside sound cool. The breakdowns that you are using or that you have created sound cool as well. However, the drop is super important part of the drop of the track, so I would definitely suggest you to do some testing and try to create more types of the drop, and then you will be able to pick which one will sound the best to you, or you can send it to some friends and they will decide which of these variations will sound the best. Cool. So that was the first tune. Here is a track by Arca. You are very quick. I mean, I'm reviewing all your tracks in all of my live streams, which is cool. So this tune is called Blue Skies. In case you want to get your track reviewed, just join our Discord group, go to this feedback live stream chat room and put your link right there. Just one link. No need to resend the links multiple times, because we will, in case I won't make it to review the track for you, we will go through all of the tunes after this live stream and we will pick a winner of producer of the week. So I will review your track as first next week. So let's listen to this Blue Skies track, which should be Future Bass by Arca. Great drums, great drum part over here. Cool. So yeah, I would definitely suggest you to use like more advanced or professional synths, because the presets that you are using at the moment, the synthesizers or the sounds that we are creating melodies with, they sound kind of basic to me, like this square lead and some simple chords and sub bass. I would definitely suggest you to, in case you have Serum, get some Serum presets. In case you have Silent One, get some proper Silent One presets. The same with drums. Yeah, it simply sounds a bit basic to me. The melody is cool. The progression is cool. I believe that the mixing and mastering could be done a bit better. I mean, there is still enough of headroom left for adding some extra decibels to the master channel. However, the very basics, the choice of the sounds that you are using inside, that should be updated, and you should definitely get some proper synthesizers, synth presets, and drum samples. The drums again over there are cool, but the drop is also important, and in this case it sounds kind of basic. So Sebastian Bertignac, sorry, and the track is called Needs a Singer. Okay. I always like these orchestral vibes. Yeah, that is a very innovative kind of future-based tune. I really do like it. You know, I always like combining some acoustic elements with electronic elements. The way Kashmir is doing it, obviously that is a genius. But I always am very happy when I see that someone else, like I'm not sure if you got a bedroom producer or a pro, but this sounds really cool, or at least the idea is pretty cool. The drop, however, sounds, when I compare it with the orchestra part, it sounds quite aggressive. The synths that you are using, you know, a bit like hurting my ears when I'm listening to them. Maybe it's just because what presets you used, or maybe it's also connected with the mixing and mastering. I mean, it's like the sidechain and everything that you used inside, it sounds cool, but you know, there's too much of it. I mean, maybe it's just over compressed or something. Maybe it's over, you know, saturated or something, but it sounds just too aggressive, too much, you know. When you are creating a track like this, I really do like these empty spaces, or the, like, you know, empty parts in the drop. But you should definitely take a look at the synths and at the mixing and mastering part of the drop, just to make it a bit more subtle and easier to listen to it, actually, for the first time or something. The drums that you used, they sound also cool, but again, I feel like, you know, it's just over compressed or something, just too much aggressive. Maybe there could be a bit more of sub bass, you know, some low frequencies. Just check the whole frequency spectrum, and you will be maybe able to see what's wrong with it. But something really doesn't fit in there, so I would definitely suggest you to take a look at it. But in case this live stream is watching a singer, you should definitely let know Sebastian Bartignac in case you will want to do some vocal lines for this track, because I believe that this could be a really huge tune in case it would be connected with some vocals as well. So well done on this one. That was this clown. Is that so? Is it this track? I believe it is. The next one is called, yeah, it's this one. Next one is called DNA Music GV ID Mas, something like this. I will also open 2 more links just so you guys know what I'm going to be what I will be reviewing in the following minutes. Oh, here is a track by Zaire. Nice to see you here. Cool. So the other track will be Whole Day of Remix by KR4D, and the third one will be, okay, yeah, cool. I remember this tune, so I'm really curious about this one. It sounded great. I believe it was like a Deadmau5 kind of tune. So you're saying that you changed the drop, fixed the intro. So I'm really curious about this one. So let's try. Let's start with this DNA music, and we will get to the other tracks as well. There is no hashtag, so I'm not sure what genre is this. Cool. That's kind of crazy drop, right? I just want to let all of the Facebook users know that you guys are amazing. Thank you very much for all of your comments. No need for sending your tracks in the in the comments area on Facebook, because I won't be reviewing them right from there. You have to go to the Discord group, go to this feedback live streams chat room, and send the track there. In case I won't be able to review it, don't be worried, we will go through all of the tracks after the stream. So thank you very much for watching the stream also on Facebook. For all of the Facebook viewers, watchers, you can share this live stream for a chance to win the Septagon vocals sample pack for free. I will simply go through you guys that go through the guys that shared the live stream on Facebook, and I will pick one random winner, and I will contact him via Facebook messages, and I will simply upload a sample pack for one of you. So it's very simple, just hit the share button and yeah, for a chance to win this, to get this sample pack for free. So back to the tune. It sounds interesting. However, the sounds that you used inside in the drop are just, in my opinion, it sounds like you selected 4 random sounds, put them in the key, and then, you know, place them one after another. So it doesn't really make that much sense. Even though it's like a bass house or big room or electro kind of vibe, it still should make sense to the listener. There still should be some part that will be, you know, like interesting and that the whole drop will be built around. So there should be like a core feature that is at the moment not included, because, you know, you selected some sounds which in my opinion also could sound a bit better. I mean, you should go through some more advanced stuff, maybe, you know, like more current presets or something, and try to test more of them to simply hear and see if in case if you will be able to find some better ones. For example, right, this first preset, it sounds kind of squelchy, but it sounds really like there are only like mid, high frequencies included, but there is nothing under it. So it doesn't fill the whole frequency spectrum, which it should, in case you are only using like a kick and this synth at the same time. It really should sound rich, and it really should also include some mid, low frequencies. The vocal cuts sound cool, but there is just too much noise at the moment. So I would definitely suggest you to take it easy and, you know, try to build a catchy loop, try to build some catchy feature for the drop that you'll be able to then, you know, build on in terms of this track. The mixing and mastering is done well, so that is probably what you could work on right now. Here is one more track uploaded just 45 minutes ago, which is cool. Whole day of remix. Please listen to the 3 drops. Okay.
Just like I do most nights, now I'm way up, sipping a Jose straight up. I've been a low-key wreck, sorry about the late night text. I knew it from the start, we had a good thing. Summer out in Palm Springs, kissing on a park spring. Yeah, back then we were drinking champagne, looking at the stars, saying we want this forever. So tell me on my way, all love, can take the whole day, all day.
Cool. So guys, for example, Jasper Peterson and all of you other on Facebook, you are amazing. I mean, you guys that those guys that I'm listening to tracks of or from, you should also take a look on the Facebook live stream, because the guys over there are providing some pretty cool feedback for you as well, so you can compare it with what I'm suggesting to you, and you can maybe even get some more tips from there. So it's not only about YouTube, it's also about Facebook. So you guys are amazing at providing feedback for the tracks as well. And Nong Sadepun Jamir Humble Lopez, or Jamir Humble Lopez, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at reading names. Thank you so much for watching. You are amazing. Cool. So this is a interesting tune. However, this is always how I start. It is interesting, however, but in this case, I believe that the mixing could be done better, because I feel like there are some high frequencies missing. It's not clear enough. The sound is not clear enough and crisp enough, at least for me. So that's the first thing. The other thing, I really like the way that you created the drops. I mean, the idea behind it, like these huge melody chords in combination with some dirty wobbles and bass sounds. However, to make it really majestic, you should layer multiple sounds. What you did here, you probably layered some, but in case you are really creating these super saw or these super chords, you should like add more waves inside. So you should definitely add some super saw sounds. You should definitely layer them with some square sounds. You should then, you know, layer like 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6 or more sounds, but also at the same time make sure to EQ them properly so they won't fight with each other. There will be enough space for each of the sound, and that way you will achieve kind of majestic feeling for your super for these big chords. The other thing is that in this part, yeah, the same here, you know, the chords should be more interesting, more crispy, more clearer, and yeah, I believe that's it. You know, probably go for and try to layer more sounds at once, and also take a deeper look at your mastering, at the way that you are processing the sounds to make them sound more like in your face, more clear, but also, you know, make sure to sidechain them properly and to at the same time leave enough space for drums, which you are doing kinda in the moment, but again, it could be done a bit better, in my opinion. It's a cool tune, but these tips, you know, you should really double check. You should really double check the final sound that you are putting out there. So that was about the feedback, and now let's take a look at this cider track. I'm so excited about it because the intro sounds amazing. You know, really, guys. This tune is cool, so let's listen to it right now, and you tell me what do you think about it, mainly about this intro. I mean, this part, when I reviewed the track for the first time, was amazing. So take a deep breath and enjoy. Cool. Intro is still cool. It's not off key at this moment, as it was before. The synth that you use here, I'm not sure if it belongs there. Maybe, you know, just turn it down, like the volume of it, to make it flow better with the acoustic part of the instruments. That's about the breakdown. Also, definitely use more effects. I mean, add some impacts there to work with the atmosphere, to add this cinematic, you know, feeling. Definitely some uplifters there, you know, maybe even just some background drums like these orchestral ones, you know, the dark ones, just to add, you know, something extra. At this time there are these melodic features, you know, there are these instruments, these plugs and everything. It sounds cool, but, you know, to support the feeling and to really catch the listener, you should definitely add some more features in there. The drop sounds better as well. Definitely the glitches that you are using there, or these extra sounds, you know, these bass shots and this kind of stuff, it doesn't sound that good, so rather get rid of it, because it really doesn't belong there, in my opinion. It doesn't make much sense. The arpeggio that you are adding, or the bass arpeggio, that sounds cool. One last thing, or in case, or actually two things, the kick that you are using, you know, try to use a bit different one, like try to use a kick with some bigger subby body or something like that, with more low frequencies inside, because at this time the kick punches well, but it's not that subby, you know, it doesn't contain that much of the low frequencies that you should use or that you should be looking for. And the last thing is this bass that you are using at the beginning of the drop, or actually throughout the whole drop. The whoop whoop, you know, this wobble one. Replace it, because it sounds basic. It doesn't sound good, you know, it's just doesn't belong to the track, because this sounds like very professional, you know, it sounds cool. So you should be aiming for more advanced sounds, not these basic whoop 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 whoop, you know, it's just you should be aiming higher. Cool. Stop to send, guys. Ooh, not sure what that means. Anyway, let's open some more tunes. Let's do these two for now. I will take a brief look. Oops. Excuse me. I will take a brief look at the YouTube chat in case there are some questions. You know, yeah, there were some questions. There is really no need for sending me the tracks in private messages, because I won't review them anyway. You know, really the only option is to send the track right here to the feedback live streams. I can see that some of you guys already sent me the track. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to review them, because I wouldn't be making anything else the whole day in case I would have to review all of the tracks on Discord. So that is why we are doing this live stream, so I can review at least some of the tracks live. So that should be about it. You know, it's really cool that I saw some collabs over there, or some collabs requests over there and offers. That's amazing that you guys are able to find some producing partners here. So yeah, there are some suggestions for the tune. I like the vocals. Skrillex Cinema. What was this question over there? Okay, yeah, Roman, yeah, you know, really do not send me the tracks privately, because it simply won't work. Dope. One more thing, in case you will join Discord, it's not just about being able to send me the track for the live stream. As you can see, there are multiple chat rooms. For example, very cool one is this feedback for feedback, but where you can provide and get feedback in exchange. That's very helpful. So you can support the community and you will get the feedback back. You can get artworks there, you can share your music there, you can find some producing buddies there, you can send us questions or simply chat with other producers. There are around 2,000 users at the moment of this Discord server, which is amazing. One thing that I should mention, in case you want to be able to get access to this feedback for feedback, you have to read the rules that you will find over there and simply write I agree. After we will see that you will agree with the rules, we will add you a role that will allow you to access this feedback for feedback chat room. It sounds confusing, but actually it is very simple. You just have to agree with the rules to be able to access this chat room, because we really do not want to have this chat room messy. So only like those users that understand what this whole Discord group is all about get access to this feedback for feedback. So that's what I wanted to say. This is really, you guys are really amazing community, and I'm so glad to be able to be there with you to answer your questions and everything. And there are some mods, as you can see here, the Stormtroopers ones. The guys over there are amazing as well. Techlix, J-Bro, Disappeared, and others. So you definitely will be able to find a lot of amazing stuff there. So let's get back to the tunes. Here is a Engincan owner, and the track is called Love Me. It's a co-op with some Ort. Just started. Don't care mixing on break. Okay, I won't care mixing on break. Nice, this sounds really cool. I like this drop. I mean, I like it a lot. The sounds that you use there, it sounds really dope. I mean, this is super catchy and innovative at the same time. I believe that, this tune can be released on some big labels for sure, in case you will do some little changes, of course. Yeah, it sounds really dope. I really like it. The first thing I would suggest you is to replace the kick that you are using, because it sounds a bit like pitchy or squelchy or something like that. So maybe go for a bit clearer kick sample, and simply try more variations. You will hear by yourself that you will be able to find a better kick for this drop. The other thing is that the drop is really cool. However, the breakdowns are a bit boring. So in case you want to get the max out of the track, you should get some vocals for the tune. You should get some vocals for both of the tracks, both of the breakdowns, to simply make the whole tune more interesting for the listener. To be able to get the listener to listen to the drop, he has to go over the breakdown, which in case it is not interesting enough, it is a bit boring, he will simply stop listening to the tune, and you won't get the chance to show him how cool the drop of the track is, in case he will quit before the drop starts. So definitely try to get a vocal for this tune. I mean, it's not that hard nowadays. There are dozens of sites out there, you can Google them, where you can get some vocals for not that huge amount of money. I don't know, from 20 bucks to 100 bucks, whatever, maybe even cheaper. You can even find someone for free if you want. There are a lot of singers out there, so it's not that hard. But obviously you should get a good singer for the tune to really get the max out of it. So well done on this one. Here is a Majo 00 full version, version 1.
I don't want to be a product of my environment.
Yeah, this sounds very interesting. It sounds dope. It sounds interesting. I'm not sure if what exactly shall I say about this drop, because the sounds that you are using there sound simple, but at the same time the way that you process them, the way that you affected them, it makes them sound really cool. On the other hand, it maybe again it's not that catchy. I mean, I do not hear something, I do not hear a track at this moment that I would replay multiple times. The mixing and mastering part is cool. I'm not sure about these vocals over there
To be a product.
in the second breakdown. It just, you know, I don't know if they belong there. Maybe you should get some better ones, and you should definitely mix them so they will stay on the top of the mix. At this moment they kind of flow with other instruments, which makes them a bit hidden, and I'm not able to understand the words in there. So definitely, in case you will use some vocals, try to make them on the top of the track. And about the breakdowns, they sound interesting, but I believe that you could do a bit better. Yeah, definitely, you know, try to use some different MIDI progressions, try to use even some different sounds, you know, variations, whatever. You can even add some like melodic features inside, just to just to add some more different features in there, because at this time it's very dirty. But yeah, it's just too dirty. That will be probably it. You should try to add some more subtle features inside, some more subtle elements inside, to make it more understandable for the listener. Cool, that should be it. Guys, you are probably familiar with Double A production. In case you didn't see it already, there is this membership offer that we are running, that we started 2 weeks back probably, or actually it would be like 3 or 4 weeks back, where you can join our membership and get every month for a monthly fee. So at this time it costs 90 bucks per month, and you will get every month in exchange 3 sample packs, 1 plugin that you'll be able to download, you know, so 3 fresh sample packs and 1 plugin every month we will upload for you. You will get 10 DAW templates of your choice for free every month, so that makes, I don't know, 120 templates per year. You will get exclusive access to all of our audio courses 24/7 from our web store, and you will also get access to a Discord group, to this where is it, over there, to this WA Production Mothership chat room, where you'll be able to send us your tracks and we will review them as first in the live stream. Plus you will also get access to our secret vault archive. Everything is packed into this membership bundle for only 19 bucks per month. That's the price of one sample pack, and you will get all of this inside. 3 sample packs, 1 plugin, 10 demo templates, and all of the audio courses that we have on our web store. So it is really cool. At this time you can still get also Titan Trap and Septagon Future House for free in case you will purchase the membership. I mean, there is just so much stuff for only 19 bucks. It's amazing. You should definitely check it out. In case you have some questions, you can let us know. The most amazing thing about this is that you will get 7 days free trial and you can cancel at any time, no questions given. So membership is definitely, in case you are an aspiring producer, that's definitely a thing for you. Dope, let's move on. There are some messages, and here is a Stigizet tune, and let's open one more track at the same time. Over there, there was a question on YouTube, where you from, guys? Probably where I'm from. I'm from Czech Republic, Central Europe. Guys, yeah. Does the admins have chance to check my SoundCloud, etc., etc.? So let's listen to this Wolf's Stiggy Z remix.
Don't make me choose. I wanna feel the way that I'll be running through the jungle. I'll be running with the wolves to get to you, to get to you. I'll be running through the
Yeah. Cool. So Daniel, how are you doing? The video that you created, it really is dope. I mean, this audio reacting part of the in the drop sound looks great. The lyrics look great as well, but that's not what I want to talk about. The idea behind this remix is good. However, you definitely should double or triple check your mixing and mastering, because I don't hear any sub sounds, any sub frequencies in the drop. Just, you know, it's somewhere in the mid high frequencies. There are a lot of these, but you should definitely have the full spectrum, full of frequencies, full of sounds. So you should definitely add more bass. You know, the kick should really punch hard when the drop hits. The melody that you use for the drop, it sounds cool, the same with the synths, but the biggest issue, in my opinion, in this case, is the mixing and mastering, because it's simply hidden somewhere. The frequencies that should be there are not there for some reason. Probably you used some weird effect on mastering that took it off or something, or you used it in a bad way or something. So I mean, the track is really cool, but this is something that you should improve for sure. If not for this track, for your future tracks, for sure. One more time. Yeah, maybe it's too over compressed. Also the chords or the synths for the drop, but that's just another issue. So start with this one, you know, compare this track to the original release, and you will hear the difference between your sound and the sound made by Marshmallow, which really is full, you know, it really is fat, and it sounds great on every speakers and everywhere. I'm not saying that your track doesn't sound great. I just feel like, you know, there should be more bass frequencies included for sure to make it really rich and full. Nice. There is a track on YouTube made by Salaya, and it's called 2. It's a Moombathon, 3 months old. It's available for free. It's also on Spotify. I'm not able to read this because I'm not speaking Spanish properly. Sorry, I should listen to the third drop. Yeah, the vocals are cool there, but it's still the same. Yeah, that's about it, Stickies. But thank you very much for sending the track. Back to the Salaya tune. Definitely more sub bass in there. I mean, listen to the difference between these drums, which sound really cool by the way, and your drop. Super hidden somewhere. I mean, it sounds good, but the mixing and mastering definitely should be done better. You know, this track is just there in front of me. It sounds well, it punches well, it sounds really cool, by the way. It sounds really great. The fluid that you used in the drop, that's a great idea. Yeah, this sounds great. I just reposted the tune from our big EDM Sounds SoundCloud channel, which has 348,000 followers, just to help you a bit with the promotion. Yeah, did you create the vocals, or I believe this is not a remix, so the vocals should belong to you. If it is this way, it really is solid track. So out of 10 points, I would give you 9.7 out of 10. But I would definitely give you 5 stars review on Google in case I would have the option. No need to update anything in this case. Maybe the kick is just too hard, but that's the question of a personal taste or something like that. So I would use a different kick. You have decided to use this one, so it's all good. This is a very nice track, and this is actually also the last track for today for this live stream. I'm glad that I'm ending by this tune. Yeah. There have been so many viewers on YouTube and Facebook. I really do thank you a lot, guys. I will see you next Sunday at the same time. We are doing this live stream, or I'm doing this live stream every Sunday. Make sure to join our Discord group so you can, you know, hang out with all of the other guys out there. It's very handy tool to be there. It's very cool. Make sure to take a look at our mantra sample pack. It sounds amazing. You will get just so much content for just so little price. The same with our membership. You know, these things are out there. You will find them on our web store. You will find the links everywhere. So that's about it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in 7 days from now. Have a great one and bye.